So, when you think about the global race for AI supremacy, there are probably two countries that pop into your head, right? But hold on, because the real story is shifting and fast. The entire map of power is literally being redrawn as we speak. This isn't just about some new tech, it's about who gets to shape our future.
And the prize for winning this thing? It is absolutely staggering. We're talking about an estimated $15.7 trillion in economic value by 2030. That's the sheer scale of the shift we're looking at, and it's exactly why this competition is so unbelievably intense. Which, of course, leads to the multi-trillion-dollar question, who's actually winning? Well, get ready, because the answer is way more surprising than you probably think.
For years, the story has been pretty simple, right? It's a battle between two titans, and each one has a totally different playbook for how they're going to win.
In one corner, you've got the USA, a market-driven powerhouse, just fueled by over $100 billion in private investment. And in the other corner, you have China, with its massive state-driven ambition, building a fortress of intellectual property and leading the entire world in AI patents. But this is where the story takes a sharp turn. This so-called two-horse race is being totally disrupted by a new player who isn't just joining the competition, they're trying to buy their way right to the front of the line.
And no, it's not who you're thinking. We're not talking about some traditional tech power from Europe or an established giant over in Asia. The real challenger is a wild card, coming from somewhere else entirely.
It's Saudi Arabia.
Yep, the kingdom is making a massive, calculated push to become a global AI leader.
So the big question is, how on earth does a nation without a deep history in tech suddenly jump into the ring with the heavyweights? Well, the answer lies in a strategy that is both incredibly aggressive and brilliantly simple. It really just boils down to two things. First, deploying an almost unbelievable amount of capital. And second, using that cash to attract the absolute best AI minds from all around the world.
Let's start with the money. Their Project Transcendence Fund is deploying a staggering $100 billion for AI. Now, to put that into perspective for you, that is more than double what China is investing in its own massive semiconductor fund. It's just on another level.
And all that capital? It's used to go shopping for talent. We are talking median salaries of $420,000, and that's before bonuses that can go up to $5 million, all to lure the world's best AI researchers. The strategy is simple. Just outbid everyone.
And believe me, this strategy is having a very real, very measurable impact. This isn't just about ambition anymore. It's about fundamentally changing the entire global AI landscape. Okay, look at this chart. This is the proof in the pudding. It measures raw compute power, the very engine of AI development, using these top-of-the-line AI chips. And yeah, the US still leads, no surprise there. But look at second place. With 7.2 million units, Saudi Arabia has amassed more of this critical hardware than any country besides the US. They've completely leapfrogged established nations and are dramatically outpacing China's reported commercial compute power. It's a massive jump.
This quote really just nails their whole playbook, doesn't it? They're using immense sovereign wealth to build a cutting-edge industry pretty much overnight, bypassing all the years of development it would normally take.
So what this all means is that the AI race is no longer that simple sprint between two nations we all thought it was. With new, deep-pocketed players who can literally buy a seat at the table, the question is no longer just who will win, but what the finish line for AI supremacy will even look like.